Mafia.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Urban Flagship. I'm your host, Dante Zillett, and this is part 3 of The Killer Rapper. Man, this is in particular yeah, we gonna take a little turn with this one, man. We're gonna get on the Migos real quick, man. As y'all know, it's been displayed all over social media, all over YouTube, and other news media stations and things like that regarding TakeOff's death. Now, I've been for a while now been making these videos in regards, of a plot to kill, these particular type rappers. You got a lot of people now talking about, Jay Prince is behind all of this, and Houston and Atlanta war and stuff like that. Man, let me tell y'all something. This stuff is bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You guys make claims and stuff on social media regarding, Takeoff death, being just a blatant act of disrespecting, fuckery from, the mob ties and rap a lot Houston side of things as well. As Atlanta, having beef with Houston and things like that. Listen, man, you guys got to understand, this shit goes way back. This shit goes back to the days of Pimp C, when Pimp C was alive. Pimp C tried to explain, certain things changing in the music industry, and things that he had seen, what he had, been exposed to in his little old circle, dealing with, Bishop Magic Don Juan and, Snoop and, other niggas like, 3-6 Mafia niggas, Juicy J and all of them. They know a lot of what's going on actually inside that industry, is because they was a part of that industry. And for Pimp C to go to prison and come back out and have a change, mind about the music that he was making, the music that black people are making, the way we lose in regards to this music, how other people are solely benefiting off of our creations and things like that, while we sitting back taking the fall on a lot of things. They just reaping the benefits and in the industry, and not giving rappers credit on what they do. And I also made another video in regards to that, trying to show you guys a little deeper in-depth detail regarding the Bohemian Club, and regarding these Freemasons and things like that, and this actual industry takeover. You have to understand that there is men in this here trying to in this industry trying to get these rappers to basically write these types of lyrics, create this type of music, this type of gender, spread this gender out into the communities, among fans, people who love this type of music, and actually spread an agenda and keep things going the way they going. The black on black crime mainly to speak of in regard, because it doesn't matter really about a lot of other issues. This involves the black community. This is the Urban Flagship, podcast, and we want to keep it that way. We want to keep this a little bit urban. I'm not gonna say this is some kind of racial site or anything like that. I'm not gonna say stuff like that. It's not. We talk about other rappers and stuff like that. It's, we got 10 series and parts of this particular title, The Killer Rapper. But this one is mainly on the 3 goals. We named it part 3 in regard of the Migos. It was 3 of them. Their third album is when this mess started, and the people got to go back into that album and know exactly the concept of the Migos and what they were trying to emphasize in their music, and who they were speaking about and things like that. They are a very, very, very popular Hall of Fame rock group. Unfortunately, a lot of tragedy has came to this group. You know, they separated. You know what I'm saying? And then a member got killed just recently up there in Houston. And you know, it's a very sad thing that a lot of people would, you know, just blatantly just overlook the fact that, you know, these videos are meant to, you know, spread to you brothers and sisters the truth about what's actually going on. All these people, you want to, you know, try to, you know, deter your mind away from the conspiracy theories and things like that. But all those things that these social media platforms and these other podcasts on YouTube's, with the things that they're actually saying, basically is the same thing. It's just that each one of these brothers have a limited level of knowledge regarding certain situations, and a lot of them don't have a lot of insight out overview or a view, inside view of discernment. They don't have the power of discernment. In other words, they don't know how to project how these common things actually happen. You know, these things are now common is because they are a way of life. We're in a specific age in time where these things must occur, is because it has been written, whether you believe in the word or don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe in the word, just understand this: there are people in this world who has money and power to make that word, that Bible, come true. You know what I'm saying? There's people in this world with money and power that also want to test the will of God, or test the word of God, to see if what that word say is true. Do you understand that? Now, you got rappers on a very small level compared to these people. Rappers are a part of the secret societies. Rappers may not be, those rappers have secretly been initiated into these organizations, but there is a pyramid establishment. There is a pyramid group, and in that pyramid group, gang members, rappers, and all of those types of individuals who contribute to the public, you know what I'm saying, and portray themselves as public figures, are Illuminati figures. They are members of the Illuminati, and the Illuminati is not one group of people. The Illuminati is a group of secret societies, a group of them, not just one particular group of men. They are a group of secret society members, from the Bohemian group to Prince Hall Mason to the accepted the free and accepted Masons, to the Elks, to the you name it. And we don't most social secret society groups are associated with, you know, fraternal organizations, whether they're police organizations or college fraternal organizations. They have a purpose, and that purpose is written in their doctrines. These men act up on these things according to how the program was projected and created and executed. There is no way you can get out of that. It can happen to anybody. This is a point in time where the government is basically trying to show y'all that they are the absolute total control over everything that goes on. They are showing you guys that sufficiently citizens of the United States rely on the United States government to curb activities like this, even though they make sure that they play a hand on bringing these acts to fruition. You have to understand what is actually going on. This knowledge is not made, this intelligence is not made, or this awakening or light is not made for everybody. Everybody don't have the same light. Everybody don't have the same faculties to project or to intake the light that is projected in truth. You guys don't have no clue of what true really is. And I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying those that are confused, those who tend to follow these social media platforms regarding news, and these bloggers who get on YouTube and portray information and bring information to you guys' attention regarding particular type of people. Celebrity news is the best news. Controversial news is the best news. But when it comes to actual facts and truth in the news, not too many people really want to know that. They want to know a dramatical scenario. They want to have that. In other words, they want to be fed a fairy tale. They want to be told a story. And that story got to make them feel it's the truth. It don't have to be the truth. It just got to make them feel. That's dramatized. You know what I'm saying? Those are traumatized individuals. These type of people are the worst of the people in our society. People who love to see things through projection, through the eyes. They just want to see the activity. They don't want to contemplate on it. Too much knowledge in regards to, what actually occurred, how this actually occurred. We want to leave this responsibility to our public officials like policemen and congressmen and government members and officials to settle these things for us. And a lot of people are now trying to take things and matters into their own hand. And it goes back to these scholars speaking in regards to you about the astral plane, about the zodiacs and things like that. That's on another level. I want to constantly stay on the a lower level for a lot of you individuals, so that y'all can understand regarding what is going on regarding the streets. You know what I'm saying? And the streets, what I mean by that is not in no particular rural area or no particular urban area. The streets is everything that is actually going on in the city, on the outskirts to the very center core of that city. That is the streets. That's what I mean about the streets. The people that are actually in those streets participating in public affairs and matters and business and all of these other things, whether they're out there to buy a party, whether they're out there to buy a hamburger or whatever, you are placing yourself on the public side of society, and therefore you are subject to whatever occurs there in society. Do you understand? This goes back to the times when the English people made their first courts. Their courts wasn't based on truth. It was actually based on drama. Who could tell the best lies? Who can make the people believe their story? But yeah, true enough, Takeoff could be dead. But what if he ain't? How would you actually know this Hall of Fame superstar dying tomorrow? Yeah, you have people right there recording the whole scene. Yeah, but not too many people were able to touch Takeoff. You only seen a few people touch Takeoff. And I'm here to tell y'all this. How y'all know Takeoff not alive, or Takeoff wanted to end his career this way with that type of history written on his name as an artist? Even his true name. He can get out of the public side of life and go back to the private side of life. Tupac showed y'all that a whole bunch, a long time ago, actually. Not only Tupac, there were many men in the history of mankind that has faked their death and went to so many extremes to do it. There's also sacrifices going on among these secret society groups, and you already know that people of high stature are involved with people of higher stature, people with great and enormous clandestine power. If they are liked just like Michael Jackson, if they are liked that much where they become Hall of Fame rock and rollers, they can actually become citizens of another country, and you wouldn't even never knew they existed over there. Michael Jackson went over to other islands and stuff, to kings, and performed for them. He could have hit himself a long time ago. You don't go over there. You don't hear daily news about what's going on over there, and don't know people travel over there in them countries to find out if there's these secret people living. There's places in this world that people don't go. A lot of people don't go and don't bring news back when they do go to tell you that these places exist. But I want to explain something to y'all. These rappers do have power. Superstars do have power to fake their death. They do have power to fake their death. The Migos was over with a long time ago. They was explaining that to y'all in media. Anytime you see a projection or something like this going on in media among some type of superstar, elite type of artist or politician or whatnot, does not mean that he ain't actually dead. And if he is truly dead, you have to understand the people that were associated around him. He was associated with them people. He may have looked innocent. I'm not taking nothing from this man. You know what I'm saying? And I just truly want to let y'all know what type of man that I feel TakeOff is. He was the most humble of the soul. And to sacrifice his soul for the sake of more, disturbing souls is unsettling to the Most High. Okay. So for this thing to project and come out, you have to understand it's gonna take years, just like Young Dolph, just like Martin Luther King, just like all of these other great assassinations with Malcolm X, Mahatma Gandhi, you know what I'm saying, and so forth and so forth. You have to understand there are people here in this world who will actually do something to you to destroy your career, to destroy everything about you if you do not coincide and agree with certain terms they lay out for your history, career, whatever. I want to say history is because they writing history off of your ass. Do you understand? And to them, that information is enough to settle accounts in England, to settle accounts in France, to settle accounts in Russia and China and Japan. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's other people that own this land over here you niggas playing on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to explain to y'all actually what is truly actually going on. You know what I'm saying? How would I know? I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you to find out who I am. Don't try to find out the speaker or the preacher or the messenger. Listen to the message, man. Listen to the message. And it's particularly for you black people. You have to understand, these white men coming out now, today, and I'm gonna play a video at the end of this video of this white man speaking to y'all regardless to this music industry. I've been trying to explain to y'all for a while now. You know what I'm saying, what's actually going on. And I've been knowing this for many years to come because I was actually on the inside looking out. Y'all niggas on the outside looking in. That prison system really actually matters to you brothers out here on this street acting like y'all fools and don't have no regard for these white people stuff and these Jews and they stuff. If you ain't gonna mount power to combat them in political situations and sit your bitch ass down somewhere, because I'm telling you, they will take an account out on your ass in public. You will become a monetary project for them on a public standard. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they'll make news out your ass and they'll feed it to the public to disguide them, to misguide these people into thinking that type of stuff is okay. You know what I'm saying? So other people feel free to go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because what that does is it maintains a payroll for them. It keeps work days for them
If there is no need for officers, police officers, or agents to investigate matters because there is no crime on the street, then they would dissemble. They organization will dissemble. They ain't nothing but a corporation, just like you. If you are a rapper, you are not taking out taxes as a rapper on the street. You're not filing your taxes. You're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing in this country, being a citizen of this country, because the people, in the public people, who is the people who make you a superstar. They make you wealthy. They spend their money on you. This is how you become wealthy. So a lot is expected from you. You are in public and you go out there hanging around men who have ties with gangbangers and things like that, then anything happens will become an account and a case for the government to figure out. If anybody who is not a part of the government tries and act upon these crimes to solve them